Sai Ram. Okay. Catherine, ready? All the best. And no, the answers will be discussed probably after a week or so. I'm not disclosing the answers now. Okay. And it's multiple choice. So read your paragraph carefully. Others also can read the paragraph. Okay. But you may not get the same questions. Remember that. I'm taking roll number wise, as Arusha's mic is not good. So I'm taking with starting from Catherine. Is this screen visible, Catherine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Only Catherine is supposed to answer, no other child. Yes, Catherine, you can read this paragraph. If you want to read it loudly or in your mind, it's up to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Just read
Ma'am,
it loudly so that everyone else can listen.
yes, ma'am. Writing a mystery is not an easy task because without suspense, the reader's curiosity will not be aroused. Agatha Christie is the well-known writer of mystery stories. The plot in each of her stories involves everyday character that we can relate to. This makes her stories more realistic because whenever she writes about can happen to any of us. What makes her stories more interesting is that they always come with a twist at the end of the novel. Just then, we think that the mystery has been solved, the culprit has been caught. We find out that someone who had seemed innocent throughout the story was actually the criminal. Writing mysteries, therefore, requires a lot of imagination. The writer has to think of something unexpected to stun the reader. This can be done by providing just the right amount of clues that given the reader an idea of what is happening, yet making him wonder what will happen in the end.
Okay, done. So should I ask you the first question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Others will keep quiet, okay? These are the two set questions. This is your set of questions, Catherine.
Ma'am, she left.
Okay, there must be a network problem. We'll wait for her. The others can see the view.
Yes, ma'am.
If I want to hide these slides, what am I supposed to do?
Ma'am, which slide?
This one. I want only this to be visible. The passage.
Ma'am, you have to click on present.
Where is it?
Ma'am, near the share button.
Okay, here it is. Is she back?
Yes, ma'am, I am back.
Okay.
Ma'am, you have to click on this button.
Okay, this is the first one, Catherine. What is the answer?
Ma'am, I can't see this little but passage slide only.
What? You want to see the passage again?
No, ma'am, your slide is not visible. It's the passage side slide is only visible.
No, I am showing you the question, beta. Others, Vyom, what is visible?
Ma'am, the
Ma'am,
question
it is
number
visible,
one.
ma'am. Question 1
Okay,
visible.
okay. Question is visible.
But for me, the passage is only visible.
But actually, I think you have a network problem. Can you go to some other corner of the house?
No, ma'am, but ma'am, passage is not visible.
बेटा बाकी लोग ना बोले कैथरीन और वियोम से मैं कोऑर्डिनेट कर रही हूँ Now, Catherine, you just inform me when it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Now it's visible.
Okay, great. That's why everyone I'm telling you, sit in that corner. जब आपकी बारी आए, that corner which has the strongest signal. Yes, Catherine, tell me the answer for the first one.
B.
B, suspense. Okay. I'm showing you the next one.
Ma'am, I think I'm getting the slides a little bit late because now getting only the first question.
Okay, it will come later. Just wait.
Yes, ma'am.
And when it comes, you just inform me.
Yes, ma'am. Now it's visible.
Hmm.
C.
Okay, good. Okay. Now, next roll number. Vyom, can you please help me out?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the next roll number is Abhishek Dhakad.
अभिषेक धाकड़ आपने पैराग्राफ पढ़ लिया था?
No, ma'am.
So I'm putting the passage again. ये लो. I'm giving you 2 minutes for reading this. You can read it loudly, Abhishek, if you want.
Yes, ma'am. Writing a mystery is not a easy task because without suspend the rider curiosity will not aroused. Agatha Christie is well known writer of mystery stories. The plot in each of her story involves everyday character that we can relate to. This make her stories more realistic because whatever she write about can happen to visit at and off the note. Just then we think that the mystery has been solved and thought out. The story was actually the criminal writing mysteries, therefore requires a lot of imagination. The writer has to think of something unexpected to stump the reader that can turn off, providing just a right amount of clues that give the writer an idea of what is happening, yet making him wonder that will happen in the end.
Okay, sure. I'm showing you your questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, his camera is closed.
Abhishek Dhakar, please on your camera. And the next roll number will be ready. We will not be allowing you to read the paragraph again and again. Yes, this is your question, Abhishek.
Ma'am, C.
Okay, now the next question.
Ma'am,
Quick.
B. B, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now next roll number, who is it?
Abhishek Yadav.
1 second. Um, 1 second. My net is also working quite slow. Abhishek Yadav, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm offing my camera for a few minutes. Okay, so that my connectivity is better. One second, even I have to download the attendance. Abhishek, do you want to see the passage again?
No, ma'am. I have read it.
I have read it. Okay, fine.
Ma'am, his camera is also closed.
Abhishek, please on the camera. Is it on now?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay. Abhishek, I'm giving you the same question. Yes. Now tell me the answer for this.
C.
Which one?
C.
C. Okay. Next one. This. Read the question.
One needs a lot of to write mystery stories. Imagination. D.
D. Okay. Fine. Now next roll number.
Aditya.
Aditya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
One second. I have this different passage for you. You can read this loudly.
She was a popular teacher of and a famous author. She became deaf and blind when she was only 19 months old. Her teacher Anne Sullivan taught her to read. She did so by spelling out words on Helen's palm. Anne also taught Helen to, to touch her speaker's lips and understand what's being said. Helen learned to read books with the help of teachers. She went to Odin Gardens. Her writings inspired many talented Alexis to overcome difficulties. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
You can read it loudly also so that others also can listen. Read it once
Helen
properly.
Keller, popular teacher and a famous author. She became deaf and blind when she was only 19 months old. Her teacher Anne Sullivan taught her to read. She did so by spelling out words on Helen's palm. Anne also taught Helen to touch the speaker's lips and understood what was being said. Later, Helen learned to read books with the help of Braille. She went on to obtain a graduate degree. Her writings have inspired many different led people to overcome difficulties. People who are unable to use one or more of their senses are called differently able.
Okay, now ready for the questions?
Yes, ma'am. Mm. Ma'am, the answer is D, deaf and blind.
Next.
A teacher. Ma'am, B, read, read.
Okay, good. Now next. Who is the next roll number?
It's me, ma'am, Agrima Mishra.
Okay, Agrima, all the best. You want to see the paragraph again? Agrima, this is the paragraph. If you want to read, you can read it once.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I have read it.
Okay. Now this is your set of questions. This.
Uh, hand B.
D. Okay. Now next one is
Option B, touching the speaker's lips.
option
Ma'am, option B. Arey,
B. Touching the speaker's lips. Isn't it? That is what you told, no?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Who is the next child?
Amay.
Amay. Okay,
Yes,
Amay.
ma'am.
Yes, 1 second, beta. Let me put Agrima's marks first. You want to see the passage again?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then I will show you the next passage. Yes, this is your passage. Read it loud.
Scientists and doctors keep warning us of dangerous effects of TV on various systems and organs of our body. Watching TV continuously for a long time is extremely harmful for the eyes. Everyone on an average watches TV for 4 hours daily. Consequently, eyesight gets weak. Children are most affected because from their very childhood their eyesight goes weaker and weaker by watching TV, and at a close range, it is all the
One.
more harmful. Debilitating the debilitating effect of TV watching on eyesight has resulted into general complaint of headache. The high-pitched sound of dance, music, fights, and cries in various programs results into deafness. Continuous watching of TV in one posture causes joint pain, backache, and muscle pain. Eating and drinking while watching TV causes obesity and also make our digestive system sluggish. Scenes of horror and violence are causing psychological problem in our youth. In short, watching TV for long hours is harmful for our health and mental growth.
Okay. So got it? Should I show you your first question?
Yes, ma'am.
You can take your time and answer.
Watching too much of TV affects our ma'am see eyes.
Okay, next one. 1 second.
Average TV viewing is about ma'am option C 3 to 4 hours.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Amay. Who is the next child?
Arpita.
Arpita, are you there? Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You want to see the paragraph again?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
The general complaint of headache is due to uh, ma'am A, watching TV at a close range.
Okay, next one.
No, ma'am, I can say once again.
You can change the answer immediately if you can. Others also I'm telling.
Ma'am, B.
It's B. Okay, next.
Psychological phenomena caused due to.
If you want, I can show you the paragraph again.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Take 2 minutes, read it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, this fourth one.
Ma'am, C. Watching sense of horror and violence.
Okay, thank you, Arpita. Who is the next one?
Ayan.
Ayan. Ayan, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to see the paragraph again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. टेबल पर है एक मिनट एग्जिट नहीं कर सकती 1 second beta I am closing the sharing for 1 minute. Sorry, Ayan. There was an official emergency. Now, again, I'm going to share, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have read.
Ma'am, your mic is mute.
Okay, sorry. Yes. Yes, this is your set of questions.
Yes, ma'am. The first answer is C. Eyes.
Ma'am, Amana has already done these questions.
But I haven't told them the answer. Okay?
The first answer is C. Eyes, and second answer is C. 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, fine. It's your luck which question you have. Some children may have difficult one also, some may have easier ones. Okay. So next, who is the next roll number?
Me, Lakshya.
Lakshya. Ready? Should I show you the paragraph again?
No, ma'am, I'm ready.
Okay. This is your set of questions. Who's got music at his home? Please off that song.
Ma'am, next to my house there's a program. That's why.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, answer B.
For the third one
Yes, ma'am.
and the fourth one.
Ma'am, answer C.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now, who is the next person?
Lokesh.
Lokesh.
Sairam, ma'am.
Sairam. I'm showing you the second passage again. इसको बड़ा करूं लोकेश कि पढ़ा जा रहा है ठीक से? Okay, I'll show you second paragraph. Sorry, second. The smaller one, yes. इसको बड़ा करूं लोकेश कि तुम्हें पढ़ा जा रहा है? ये तब भी पढ़ा था इन बच्चों ने.
Ma'am, ma'am, अभी पढ़ना थोड़ी. Ma'am, give me 2 minutes to read it.
Okay, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Take your time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I read it.
Okay. I have read it. Repeat. I have read it or I have read it. Lokesh, is it read it or
Yes,
read
ma'am, I
it?
have read it.
Again, he's not there. Are you there,
Yes, ma'am.
Lokesh? Okay, now this is your
Read
first
it.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your first question. Okay, and this is your first question. Tell me the answer.
Ma'am, D. Ma'am, D.
D. Okay, and okay, D. Read the answer also so that I can confirm what you're telling.
Deaf and blind.
Deaf and blind. Okay. Next one.
Ma'am, A.
Okay, fine. Who is the next roll number?
Mralni.
Mrinalini.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrinalini, you should
Yes,
read the
ma'am.
first paragraph again.
Yes, ma'am.
This. You can read it loudly.
Give me 2 minutes. Okay,
You can
ma'am.
read it. Read it so that others also can listen.
Okay, ma'am. Writing a mystery is not an easy task because without suspense, the reader's curiosity will not be asked. Agatha Christie is a well-known writer of a mystery stories. The plot in each her story involves characters that we can relate to. Relate to. This makes her stories more realistic because whatever she writes about can happen to any of us. What makes her stories more interesting is that they always came with a twist. At the end of the novel, just when we think that the mystery has been solved and the culprit has been caught, we find out that someone who had seemed innocent thro- throughout the story was actually the criminal. Writing mysteries, therefore, requires a lot of imagination. The writer has to think some of something unexpected to stump the reader. This can be done by providing just the right amount of clues that give the reader an idea of what is happening, yet making him wonder what will happen in the end.
Okay, done.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your first question.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, B.
Okay, second
Suspense.
one, suspense. Okay.
Ma'am, C. Everyday characters.
Okay, fine. Now, who is the next roll number?
Pankti.
Pankti. Pankti, ready?
Ma'am, first Nitesh and my roll number came.
क्या?
मैम मेरे से पहले नितेश आता है उसके बाद मेरा आता है.
तो नितेश
Nitesh is not here.
तुम सोती रहो, बस डालती
Okay
रहो.
मैम.
Now camera
मैम
is on.
okay.
No, ma'am.
On your camera. And ये 2-3 बार पैराग्राफ पढ़ चुके हैं. Do you want to see the paragraph again?
No मैम.
Sure. Because आपको दिखा सकती हूँ अगर क्वेश्चन के बीच में भी कहोगे तो मैं दिखा दूँगी. This is your question.
मैम आंसर heaven
Read the question loudly.
D. Ma'am answer D. Are easy to understand.
Okay. And next is this.
God of needs a lot of link to write mystery stories. Noble thoughts.
Okay.
Ma'am,
हाँ बोलो.
ma'am answer D. Imagination है.
Fine. I will give you 5-10 seconds to change your answer. Okay? That applies
Yes,
to all. Okay. Next roll number. Who is the next one?
ma'am.
Ma'am, me, Ram. Yes, ma'am.
Ram. Okay, Ram.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait. This is your passage. You want to read again?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, this is that Helen Keller passage. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is your question.
Helen Keller was deep, deaf and blind. Deaf and blind. Ma'am, D answer. Answer D.
D. 1 second. I'll just write your name 1 second. Okay. Now I'm giving you some other question. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
This one. You want to see the paragraph again? You can tell me.
Ma'am, paragraph.
Okay, 1 second. This is the paragraph.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This. Read the question loudly.
The word author means the same as ma'am D. One who is deaf and blind.
Okay. Thank you, Ram. It's time also now, and I have taken the assessment of 13 children today. Okay? So the rest of them, how many students are there in your class?
33.
33. Okay. Just tell me the roll numbers. After Ram, who is it?
Sandesh.
Mommy Sandesh.
Sandesh. No, I'm not talking about who is present. I want the normal names, even if they're absent. So it is Sandesh?
Mom Roshni.
Yes.
Okay. And who else after Sandesh? Roshni?
Sanika.
Sanika. Sanjeev.
Sanika, then Sanjeev. Okay.
Sarthak. Sarakshi.
Wait, 1 second, I'll just off the recording.